Here to talk to you about a couple of things, but I want to just tell you a little bit about us. We are obviously approved 403B advisors with the district. We manage over $2 billion of 403B money in just the LA Unified School District alone, and it means a lot to us, so I want to say thank you to all of our clients that trusted us for so many years. I'm also here on behalf of our nonprofit organization called For Our Kids, For Our Future, where we go around donating sports equipment because we really do believe we need to take a vested interest in the future of the children of Los Angeles. And so along those lines, I just want to say thank you for all that you do. Here it is. Yeah, we did bring some sports equipment as well, so thank you for that. My favorite campaign is this one right here. It's the Life Changer of the Month Award, where we go around recognizing teachers who have gone above and beyond. We work with principals, so maybe you can help us by selecting one, sir. And what we do is we come, recognize the teacher, give them a plaque, we give them a gift card, and we also give them a brand new tablet, and they also receive 4 days, 3 nights in Las Vegas for free. And so it's just our way of saying, and by the way, this is no corporate money. This is not National Life Group. This is all funded by the individual agents that work the schools as well. So there's no corporate money. We're not trying to buy you, is what I'm saying. We just do believe that what you do makes a difference in so many lives, and sometimes that's the last thing you really appreciate, how much of a difference you make. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all that you do. We're also on a crusade. I'm on a crusade, and the crusade that I'm referring to is because we believe that there's a tremendous injustice taking place in America today. And the injustice that I'm referring to refers to how teachers are treated by the system upon retirement. The way teachers are treated today is so different from just 30, 40, 50 years ago, thanks to things like pension reform acts and so many other things that's out of your control, that now you're getting such a small payout when you retire compared to teachers from just a few generations back. We believe that's wrong, and we want to do our part to help change that, because that's going to impact the rest of your life as well. 2 questions for you right now. Question number 1, how many people here would like to retire someday? Anybody? We've got people that want to work forever. That's okay. We need you here too. But for those that want to retire someday, the second question is this: how many of you would like to retire and actually afford to stay retired? That right there is the greatest challenge facing teachers today like never before. Too many teachers are retiring on a Friday only to start their new career that next Monday, not because they're bored, tired of traveling the world, but because they simply are broke and they cannot afford it. And we believe that is wrong, and we're out to change that as well. Everything I share with you comes directly from CalSTRS and the 3 pillars of your retirement, which includes the 3 things you see up there, including your pension, your supplemental account, and pension too. If you decide to pay into it, you don't have to, but we'll see if whether or not that makes sense for you. 5 keys, real quick. Key number 1 is this: you have to know what you are going to receive when you retire. You must know your expected pension amount. Most teachers have no clue what they're going to get until the day they complete the paperwork to retire, and then they're shocked. Now, the way you do that is very simple. CalSTRS makes it real easy. Here we have Jane, 29 years old. She wants to retire when she's 60. So what we do is we take her 29 years of service, we multiply that times her age factor directly from CalSTRS, which is 1.760, and that gives us 51.04%. That means that when she retires, she's going to get 51% of her final year's income. Does that make sense? That's her magic number. My question to you is this: do you have any idea of what your magic number is? Because let me tell you something, it's impossible to properly plan for your retirement when you have no clue what you're going to get from CalSTRS. We have to change that. And when we get together with you, we'll help you. We'll go out to the CalSTRS website with you, and we'll find out what your magic number is, so that at least you cannot plead ignorance later down the road. Number 2, you have to also know what your expected income gap is going to be. Every teacher that retires, every teacher, meaning every single person in this room, will experience an income gap when they retire. That's basically the difference between what you were making while you were working and what your pension is going to provide you with. What you want to do is minimize that income gap as much as possible. Now, here we go back to Jane. For the sake of argument, she makes $90,000 her final year. Her payout factor was 51%, which is $45,000 a year. Divide that by 12, that gives her around $3,828 a month to survive off. Now, how feasible is it to retire comfortably off $3,800 a month? It's almost impossible. Now, how about 10 years from now, 15 years from now? And so you can see why so many teachers get in financial trouble very quickly when they try to retire, and therefore they don't. Visual, at the top, 100% represents your income while you were working. Somewhere in there is your pension. But the red lines that you see there represents your income gap. Now, the good news is your pension is for life. You cannot outlive your pension. However, it is fully taxable, and most teachers do things like 403Bs that are also taxable. So you might find yourself with the most taxable income with the least number of write-offs, and the only one that's going to love you at that point is Uncle Scam or Uncle Sam, because so much of your income is taxable. You got to break that down into some tax-free income as well. So let me just fast forward past all this. Number 3, maximize tax-free retirement income. I'd say again, how much of your pension when you retire is taxable? Anybody? All of it. How much of your 403B money is taxable? 100%. Let's just say you are bored and you get another job. How much of that income is going to be taxable? And who's going to love you? Uncle Scam or Uncle Sam, because you're going to be making so much money for them instead of for you, yourself, and your family. 4, turn limited time income into lifetime income. Too many teachers have the old-fashioned, and I do mean old-fashioned 403B, and it blows me away. They have the type of 403B that when your balance hits 0, let me give you an example. You retire, $100,000, $100,000 in your 403B. You take out $10,000 a year. In about 10 years, your balance hits 0. You're done. You're down to your basic pension. Did you know that right now we have new programs that allow you to receive a magic number? Instead of $10,000, it might be $8,000. However, you'll receive that $8,000 every year until the day you die. So if you have the choice between limited time income and lifetime income, which one would you choose? Hopefully, lifetime income as well. 5, minimize the risk of the stock market. Most teachers have their 403Bs in the stock market. Is that good or bad? I don't know. It depends on your risk tolerance and so on. Now the district gives you new options where you can receive the returns of the market, but not be in the market at the same time, which is simply incredible. Because it's true, most teachers end up on what we call the Wall Street casino. You can make a lot of money in the stock market very quickly, by the way, but you can also do what? Lose a lot of money very, very quickly. You don't want to do that. It's called indexing. So when we get together with you, we're going to review if you even have a 403B. Only 24% of teachers have active 403Bs. We need to change that because you want to understand that when you do retire, you're going to need income for the rest of your life. And then lastly is this. 2 questions for you. Question number 1, when you retire, you're going to receive a portion of your income for the rest of your life. It's called your pension payout. What percentage do you think you're going to receive when you retire? Anybody know their number? There's no wrong answer. I'm just curious. What is it? 40%. Now here's the second question. What percentage of your final year's income would you like to receive? 100%. You know, we have teachers that receive 107% and literally make more money when they retire than they used to make while they were working. And most teachers don't even know that they have that option. Why would you take a chance and get anything less than you're capable of receiving for the rest of your life? And that's what we're going to talk to you when we get together with you. My time is up. The last thing I'm going to do is we are going to surprise you because usually we do Starbucks, but we brought something a little better. We brought sports equipment for the kids, but we also brought this for you. We're going to give you the opportunity to enter into a raffle right now for 4 days, 3 nights in Las Vegas. All you're responsible for are 2 things. Number 1, taxes. Uncle Scam again, right? You got to pay your room taxes of $19.99 a night, and you got to pay for transportation that you can literally hitchhike up to 15. We're right down the street from it, so that's the good news. You're not going to spend a lot of money. If anything I said to you struck a chord, struck a nerve, or spoke to you, and I'm sure something did, do me a favor. We're going to offer you a 5-minute pension maximization phone call. When nobody comes and visits you, you don't go anywhere else. We're just going to call you. We're going to ask you 2 questions. Do you know how much you're going to receive when you retire? No. We'll help you find it. We'll show you how to do it. The second question, how much do you want to walk away with when you retire? Hopefully somebody says 100%. We'll show you how to do that as well. All over the phone. And if something intrigues you further, then we can make an appointment to meet with you in person. But until then, 1 5-minute phone call that can literally change your retirement life forever. I'd love to tell you that we're going to be back here in a week or 2 or 3 months. More than likely, we're not going to be here for a long time. There's 790 sites requesting us to go see them. By the time we go full circle, most of you are going to be retired anyways. So lastly is this. I want to thank the person that donated the equipment. We have Irene Luna with us. She's a real estate professional, and she made the donation. So we can give her a round of applause for helping believe in the kids as well. Thank her. If you have any questions regarding real estate, I'm sure you heard rates dropped. People are buying homes again, which you should. It's a quick way to build wealth for yourself and your family. check off the box. She'll call you. No one's going to come visit you. And then lastly is this right here. Select the date and the time for us to call you, and it would help if we had your phone number. So just put in your phone number, your name, a date and time for a call, and 5-minute max is all we need to help you get yourself from where you are to where you and your family deserve to be. Lastly, we're going to send you also, if you give us your email, a copy of the latest CalSTRS retirement guide. And then here's the raffle for Las Vegas. We're not going to select the winner, sir. If you don't mind, can you select the winner? Just pull the winner. So just collect them all, guys. We're done. I want to say thank you again for all that you do and encourage you to do your part to make sure that you retire with dignity and on your terms. It's not the district's responsibility. It's not the state's responsibility. It's your responsibility. You have a lot of options. Whether you exercise them or not is your choice. But I'm telling you right now, there's never been a more important time than right now to leave nothing to chance. So pass them up. We're going to, where's Will? Oh, there. No, where's Will? There. Can you help him collect them so we can get out of here, please? I need to get back to the meeting.